All right, people, my bad for taking a little extra moment right there. Gotta help out with the kids. Well, one kid, don't get it twisted. It ain't kids plural. Anyway, it's your boy Low Key, back bringing you another Shill stream. Anybody that is here right now, thank you very much for being here live. This is just a place where we can talk about some of our favorite crypto projects without really saying that anything's going to the moon, but we're willing to look at anything. So let's get it. Your man, Mr. Lodak, Shill Connect. You already know, Mr. Lodak. Starting it off as usual. Shout out to you for being here. Yesterday we had some fun, man. I appreciate you. Anybody else that jumps in, please just jump in the chat. Let's get crazy. Today, I want to look at. Actually, first and foremost, do you guys think the music is good? Is the music too loud? Let's put it down a little bit. You guys let me know. So, for starters, if you're just watching this on a replay, I got plenty of videos where I do reviews. I talk about making free cryptocurrency, making money with cryptocurrency. So go ahead and subscribe to the channel, man. I got a couple of reviews I do for certain projects as well. It's not only live stream. I talk about decentralized finance and things of that nature. So make sure you guys, oh, I got you. Let's see, let's fix this. Goodness, I'm hearing myself too. Okay. Sorry for the double voice. Thank you very much, Mr. Lodak, for pointing that out. This is why I need you guys live to help me out, man. This is a team effort thing we got going on. So as I was saying, feel free to subscribe to the channel. I got all types of content. It's not just live streams. Sometimes it's actual reviews. Sometimes it's on projects. Sometimes it's on decentralized finance. It's coins, everything. So today, also don't forget, follow me on Twitter as well. Twitter is not big, but I am posting on a regular basis here. So, you know, once or twice a day I'm tweeting. Definitely check me out there. And also library, let's see. Channels here. This is my library account. Make sure you follow me here as well if you haven't. So far I got 8 followers, which is pretty neat to me, man. I'm surprised. It's like faster than YouTube, to be honest. Maybe not at this point, but when you're starting out, man, it ain't that easy. So thank you anybody that actually went there. If you don't have the app, the link is in the description below. So it's in the description. You can go ahead and click on that. Now today I was doing my Coinbase Earn. If you don't know about Coinbase Earn, you guys are missing out for no reason. The link is also in the description below. You can literally earn cryptocurrency while learning about crypto. I've covered this in the past, and it's a really good tool to just get yourself started into crypto without spending any of your own money. You can learn about it, see why it's so cool, see why people are talking so much about it, and get free money. And the thing about this platform that's providing it, Coinbase, is that they're one of the biggest exchanges in the world, and especially in the US, when it comes to cryptocurrency. So you can just sell it right on the platform for real money, put it into your bank account. And just earlier today, I did 2 new tutorials. One was Tezos, which is what I want to talk about today. I've never really looked into Tezos very much, but doing this Coinbase Earn little quiz and learning about it, it really had me interested in the project. So if anybody is in Tezos, let me know. I'd be very interested to find out. And then I did the Orchid one. So Orchid seemed pretty solid. Maybe it's something that can grow over time. I was really surprised that Coinbase kind of came like not out of nowhere, but out of nowhere and listed Orchid. I don't think anybody was like expecting that to be the next coin, but it is what it is, you know. So you can actually earn $12 by just doing their tutorials. And then if you click on my link, you can learn about Stellar, earn $10, and you would make me get $10 as well. And then you could just do the rest of them. And you could probably come out after like an hour earning $60 to $100. So I looked at this one, Tezos, right? Which on CoinMarket, oh, this is CoinGecko. It's ranked number 11, and they're going for $1.33. the cool thing about Tezos that I like when I was looking into it is just their whole governance. So on the Coinbase Earn, they really show you a lot about that, about their governance and how things work, yada yada yada, and it's really neat. It's one of the most decentralized projects that I've kind of come across. Let's see. Mr. Lodak said, I bought a little Tezos after I watched the videos. Figured why not? You know what's crazy is, so I just watched the videos and then I earned the Orchid as well, and I just traded those Orchid tokens for Tezos. And on Coinbase, the cool thing is with Tezos, you can start earning like right away. You know, the percentage is like 5.55% annual, and there are some other platforms that can give you more. So like over here, this is mytezosbaker.com, and you can enter your stake. Let's say you have 1,000 Tezos. You can choose these different people that are bakers. So if you do the Coinbase Earn, like I'm talking about, you'll know exactly what I mean by bakers. So do this Coinbase Earn. You'll get $6 in Tezos for free. You'll get $12 in Orchid. You could trade it out for another crypto, or you can cash it out for real money. But when you finish that, you'll understand what a baker is. And go to mytezosbaker.com. Let's say you have 1,000 Tezos. You can choose these different bakers. So I chose anyone, random at the top pretty much, versus Coinbase. And I calculated, and with 1,000, this airfoil provider, they can get you a reward of 64 additional Tezos for the year, which is 6.49%, and at the current price, that makes it $87. And Coinbase, you can get about 51. So on Coinbase, where is it? Right here, you can see that I'm earning right now. I only have just a few in my wallet, so it's not really much. Mr. Lodak says, I've done every single earn. I think I got like $200 free in crypto. Exactly. Like, Mr. Lodak is spot on. I think I've probably gotten something similar. We can look right here, because let's see. So I've earned $3 and $10 and $3. So that's 16, right? 16. I've earned $10 on Stellar, so plus 10. I've earned a whole 50 on EOS, so that's 76. I've earned 20 on DAI. I've earned 6 in Tezos, and I've earned 12 in OXT. So I've earned $114 by literally just learning about crypto. And the only referral one that I got was a couple more bonuses for EOS. So I could still get another 40 from Stellar Lumens, and then another 40 from Orchid, which would give me an additional 80. So plus 80, which will bring me to 194. Yeah, man, Mr. Lodak, you probably did get about 200 if you did all of them. Like, guys, why leave this money on the table, man? You can learn about crypto and you can earn. And now look, because I learned about Tezos, I've also learned that, hey, I can just keep a little Tezos in my account and start getting some rewards, man. Right now, crypto is very slow. Right now, crypto is slow. Go on CoinMarketCap. I mean, everything is kind of low prices right now. Like, this is not really where we would hope to be at, as, you know, I mean, it's kind of bittersweet. I don't want to be here. I want to see us have gains, but this really does feel like a time to be scooping up crypto. I'm not really the guy that says like, hey, everything is on sale. Like, I fell for that in the past. I don't want you to listen to influencers. Don't listen to what I'm doing or what anybody else is doing. But as you experience the market for some time, you're going to start to understand when it's time to buy and when it's not. And the great thing is that there's so many different like technologies and services that are developing with this, that you don't necessarily have to buy even. Like, you can just earn. You can do Coinbase Earn, make $100 real quick. You can really make almost $200 if you get some referrals as well. And then you can start, you know, letting your Tezos bake and start getting rewards on top of rewards. you could start using Brave browser, right? And Brave browser is the browser that I'm using right now, that you see me using. Brave browser. I open a new tab. Look at this, Brave rewards. Just because every once in a while an advertisement pops up and I look at the ad, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's really not that difficult. You can earn cryptocurrency. This is almost 50 cents. Just casually browsing the web, man. What's good? My guy Crypto and Culture is in the building. We are lit for sure. Just talking about this Coinbase Earn. I know you another person that's a big advocate for it. You know, Coinbase Earn. I just finally did this Orchid one, and I finally did this Tezos joint. If you haven't done the Tezos joint, my guy, definitely look into it. I'm really interested in what kind of governance that they have. I think that's one of the most important things. That it might not be the most fun topic to talk about in crypto, but it's super important because there's a lot of upgrades that need to happen on the network, and this governance that they have, it seems like it can make it happen without forking the network, and I think that's important. And it's really truly ran by the people. So if you haven't done the Tezos joint, go ahead and check that joint out, man. Anyway, today I did want to point out this Tezos thing, and I also wanted to point out my Telos. So there's Tezos and there's Telos. Telos is completely different. I've been talking about them a lot. I recently, so boom, here on Twitter, as you can see, I said it took about 2 hours to transfer some Blockstack STX tokens. Yikes. It literally took me about 2 hours to transfer my Blockstack tokens, and the reason I was transferring them was to sell them anyway, but that just re-solidified it for me. I was starting to get a little too spread out in my portfolio. You know, you spend a lot of time looking at projects, you start to diversify yourself too much, and I'm trying to kind of just tighten things back up. So I only had like $300 or so in Blockstack, and I'm like, you know, I do think it could do a 3 or 4x, but you know, I don't want to just be having $100 here, $200 there, and all these different projects. I really want to stick to the few that I'm pretty certain about, get a nice bag of those, and then move on to the next one and kind of do the same thing and do them in levels, obviously. So I sold that, and I put, and honestly, just the fact that it took like 2 to 3 hours to get it onto the exchange to trade it, I'm fully out of Blockstack. I don't think I'll ever be returning to Blockstack unless they get way faster. And got me some more Telos, man. So that's what I'm on. I got me some more Telos. So I tried to throw, well, I did throw 2,200 more Telos into the resource exchange. And the dope thing is that you could start automatically earning before it even is like fully processed. So I'm just banking on earning from Telos, man. So far I've earned over 15 Telos. It's been like a little over a week, and I haven't even had that much in there. So I think this other 2,000 is gonna definitely help out, and then within a week I'll probably earn 30 Telos or something like that. So that's what I'm on, man. That's what I'm on. Crypto and Culture, if you ain't do the Tezos and Orchid one yet, that's literally, I was just sitting at the crib and I'm like, all right, what am I waiting for, man? That's $18 in crypto, like $18. So ICX staking is good too from D-Wave. Hey, D-Wave, can you direct me to some spots for some ICX staking? I'm gonna go over here and see if I could, well, let's Google that. StakingRewards.com. This is definitely the site to go to. I don't remember if it was you or it might have been H Boogie from last time that showed me this website, but this website is fire. It got the staking rewards, 18%. The only thing that I worry about is just the volatility for ICX. I haven't heard much going on with the project, so let's see. Rank number 62. All right, let's look at the charts. What the hell? Oh, that's 24 hours. I ain't sweating that. Okay, so it's looking kind of like everything else. Everything else been kind of going down sideways and slowly, so it's not looking that bad. But dang, from like 6 months ago, it's just been continuously going down. See, that's the only thing I worry about is like, is it even gonna like, what's the point of getting 18% if it's losing this much? You know what I mean? That's the only thing I worry about. Let's look at 1 year. Yeah, I don't know, man. It had a quick wave up and then it kept going down. But let's look at the rewards in general. It's an 18% reward. So technically, as long as the value doesn't lose 18%, you should be able to kind of balance that out. My man said that bit a ghost. Yeah, man. ICX, let's see. It's not showing any sign of bottoming. Yeah, that's the other thing too, man. It's like, it just keeps going. I'm really not the chart guy like that. Mr. Lodak is actually pretty good with that stuff. Let me see. I want to see if I can find Mr. Lodak's channel, man. Because every time when I try to go to your channel from the chat, it doesn't show properly. But I'm subscribed to you, so I'm gonna scroll through my subscribers real quick. I gotta give Mr. Lodak a shout out, man. That's my guy. He's always supporting. Let's see. Pardon me, guys. Just give me a quick moment, man. Vibe to the music. All right. Mr. Lodak, man. This guy is the absolute gold guy. He's always very supportive. If you guys are into, decentralized currency, any type of, cryptocurrencies, commodities and stuff like that, this is a valuable guy to add to just your watch list, man. He got a couple of videos looking at some of the Bitcoin markets, gold, silver, every occasion. It doesn't hurt to just hit that subscribe button. Check homie out. He did a little giveaway for his shirts. He's almost at 1,000 subscribers. This doesn't just happen from like luck. Trust me, guys, 1,000 subscribers is not easy to get. I've been there. A lot of you guys have been there. So he puts in his work, man. Like, you see, this is the gold bug right here for real. Like, so make sure you guys go ahead and check out Mr. Lodak. He tipped me yesterday from earning free basic attention token. He's active in this crypto community, man. He's active in the gold community. I think you guys should definitely go ahead and check the homie out, man. Shout out to you, Mr. Lodak. I didn't get a chance to shout you out the way I wanted to yesterday, so I wanted to definitely do that. But in general, he did say that ICX is not showing any signs of bottoming. I'm not really the biggest chart guy, but it doesn't really show that. So I would just be careful. It has good staking rewards, but I would just be careful because it's been going down for a long time now, and definitely there's not much of a point in getting extra rewards if it's if the price of it is going down. So be careful with that. Same thing with anything. I've been talking about Tezos as if Tezos is just popping like that. Do your Coinbase earn, guys. I don't want you guys to forget. So let's check out Tezos or Telos. So they're not doing that bad. They came in the market at 8 cents. And that was over a year ago, and now they're just a little over 5 cents, almost 6 cents. So for me, getting 18% rewards, right? Where are we at? 18% APR, I'm safe there. You know what I mean? My boy Crypto and Culture, that 1K life, getting there. Yeah, man, that it's pretty nice, but you know what? You gotta also pay attention to your watch time, people. That's one of the reasons I'm doing this live stream. If you guys are trying to do something with this whole YouTube thing, make sure you get your watch time. Live streaming is a really good way to get watch time. And that's why I really, really appreciate you guys being here, because I might stick around for 20 minutes, 1 hour, and you guys will probably be around for 20 minutes, 1 hour, whatever it is, because we're all interacting. Whereas a video of me talking for an hour, I don't think any of y'all want to see that. So I don't think any of y'all want to see that, man. So what's some good projects, man? Is anybody looking at anything special out there? It's crazy. I see Tezos is here at the top. I wonder why. The one thing that's interesting about them is 75% of their total supply is actually staked. So that's pretty neat, man. That's pretty neat. their whole like upgrading their system, everything is just fire, bro. I haven't used it yet. I haven't done any transfers or anything like that, so I'm just gonna have to see. It looks like Cosmos has some decent returns as well. I know Synthetics just been going crazy, 54%. I'm just like shocked. You have the MCO card. Yes, D-Wave, I do have the MCO card. I have not activated it yet. I actually only have like $200 worth of MCO tokens, like 52 or so tokens in my MCO wallet, and I got it locked up for 3 months, which I'm starting to regret because I just want to put it into something better. But it seems like a good wallet. They seem like a good competitor to Coinbase because you can buy a lot of different cryptocurrencies on there, and then you can earn from different cryptocurrencies. Like right now, I think Coinbase only has it for Tezos and USDC, and the USDC is like nowhere near worth it. So I do like the MCO wallet. I don't plan on using the card like that because like I don't sell my crypto very often like into USD. Like I trade them. Like I'll trade something for something else that I like instead, but I'm not selling it all the time. So I like the idea of it. I think it's going to be useful for a lot of people, especially if you're like staking a large amount and you just want to sell everything you earn and then use the card like that. That's a good strategy, but you got to have like a kind of big bag to do that, which I don't have. Because even with all these returns, like, you know, I was just looking at Tezos. With all these returns, like how much are you really going to make, you know? So if you got 1,000 Tezos, you'd be earning about 5 Tezos a month, which is $6.75, and that's with like $1,300 because Tezos is $1.33. So $1,330 will only get you, if the price stays the same, $6.75. So even if you're staking like Tezos, that's only $80 for the year, which is not a bad return in general, but in crypto it's kind of boring. And you know, unless you really like got a nice bag of coins, then the MCO card is just like doesn't seem worth it to me that much. I haven't used it yet, so I don't want to talk too like too experienced in it. I like the app, I like the wallet. I haven't used the card yet, so I gotta see what it's like when I'm just swiping it and getting rewards. That's a different story. So that might change my mind. But have you used it, D-Wave? Do you like it? If you used it, have you enjoyed using it? Or let's see. So if you had like, that's gonna cost you like 6,000. You would only be getting like $33 a month, $400 for the year. $33. That's okay. So like, let's say you had the crypto.com wallet, and let's say you were getting some type of return similar to this. You can like turn that $33 into cash and use the crypto card right there on the spot, which would be pretty dope. Yo, do you guys like music playing in the background? This is not my music. This is some royalty-free music, but I just wanted to bring some different vibes to the channel. So let me know if you guys think that that's pretty good, man. If the music is hitting, this is what I want to keep doing. I want to see how many people are in this joint. Okay, we got like 7 people in here, man. What's good, man? Who's holding back, man? Let's chat, man. Let's talk about some projects, man. D-Wave said ICX. We looked at ICX already. I've been talking about Tezos. I talked a little bit about Telos like I usually do. I'm gonna try to find a way to get in with the Telos community, man. Like, because right now, they really do have a solid project in my opinion. Yesterday, my boy Crypto Feast said it's like the real EOS, and I completely understand what he meant by that. It's like, he said something else too. He said it's what I thought EOS would be, and I feel the exact same way. Telos is like what I thought EOS would be. So I've been kind of playing Telos a lot closer, not going too heavy in, but get in my nice little stack, because I do like the project that they have here, and I do think that it can actually go a long way. One of the things I keep on mentioning to people is that they have a worker proposal system where a certain amount of coins is set to the side, I think every month. I'm not positive, I think every month. And right now, this is the supply that's available for the worker proposal system. And basically, you can just put in these requests to get funding for something that you're gonna do to add value to their network. And this is the type of stuff that we need in cryptocurrency, man. And now, when you put in these requests, it's not just some big corporation that approves it. Everybody that's staking coins, so as long as you have Tezos coins, everybody that's staking coins, each coin counts as a vote. So I'm not sure how the vote weight process is, as far as like if your vote just counts 1-to-1, or if it counts as depending on how many block producers you vote for. They try to make the system a very fair system. So there's a couple extras to it that I won't get too into right now, because I want to make sure I vet it out a little bit better. But basically, it's us. It's the community that votes yes or no here. So EOS Go Tezos promotion. This person wants 58,000 Tezos, and so far right now, people are voting no. There's only been 5 voters. Looks like most of them are saying no. And let's go ahead and see what they're talking about. Can do more in EOS IO. EOS yeah, I don't know. I'm not about to read this. But basically, doesn't look like this person's winning. But somebody else that's a bag holder, but the distribution was very fair with Tezos. That's what makes it dope. But somebody else that's a bag holder might come through and just vote yes and push it back. But long story short, I'm really liking not only Tezos, but I'm also liking Tezos, because I'm seeing like governance is starting to work in cryptocurrency. And that's why I'm looking at these 2 projects right now. I'm still in my Bitcoin, I'm still in Ethereum. I still like Engine just because the project itself. And there might be a couple other projects that I'll like dabble in a little bit. Like I just had some Blockstack tokens. I had to get rid of them. I just didn't feel like I had enough to make the gains that I would like to make anyway. Plus just using it didn't feel right. You got a worker proposal system on Wax and Boss Core, both EOS IO networks as well. Martin Brewer, shout out to you. I did see that Wax had a worker proposal system. Boss Core, I haven't done any research on that yet. Wax, I'll do a little bit more research on there. I want to be, so I'm here to do streams every single day, and I would be happy to do like an EOS IO chain stream on a regular basis as well, maybe once a week or something like that. And hopefully maybe I'll just try to do that depending on what the community thinks. If people would be interested in that and people would watch that, I would, organize it a little bit better. You guys have seen some of my videos. I'm able to make decent videos. I could do a decent stream. So maybe I'll put something like that together. I'll give it a try. And then I'll go into all these worker proposal systems and just ask if they want to donate. But I won't be going like, okay, so Martin Brewer said, sounds great, I'll join. That's good to know. Okay, so that is very good to know. I would definitely be interested in doing like something that's just looking at all the EOS IO chains. I'd probably jump in, look at the worker proposal systems, and ask for a small amount, not ask for like 50,000 Tezos just so I could do a live stream, or 50,000 Wax, or well, I think Wax is less expensive, I'm not sure, or 50,000 Boss, or anything expensive, just something light. VeChain. So people are mentioning VeChain. Mr. Lodak, yeah, I have a little bit of VeChain. And D-Wave, VeChain is the new XRP. So, man, am I really sleeping on VeChain, guys? And also, like, I see Mr. Lodak doesn't have any XRP. Why don't people rock with XRP, man? Like, I sometimes have to like take a step back and ask myself, like, why don't I rock with XRP? This thing has been the number 3 coin for a while now. They have many partnerships. They have live tests going on with MoneyGram. They're working with banks. One of the bigger banks is Santander Bank. They have a lot of things going on with the whole Ripple and XRP, and I sometimes wonder, like, why are people? I feel like people are very black and white when it comes to XRP. It's like either you love it and you just 589 conspiracies all the time, or you just hate it and you don't want anything to do with it. But what that XRP do though, that's what I'm saying. That's like, I don't know why people hate XRP so much. I'm not the biggest fan personally. I don't like the way their token distribution has to go directly through Ripple. You know, that's one of the things that just makes me feel uncomfortable. Let's see. XRP is good to trade with. I might pick some up for the pump and get out before the next dump. XRP just raised money. They did just raise money, and I wonder why too. I did see that, man. There's somebody I follow from the XRP community, Wonka. Yeah, Wonka. He be posting a lot of stuff about XRP, and I think this was a pretty these big Trump guys. I really don't care anything about politics. Let's see. What's this? Anyway, there's a lot of stuff going on. Let me see. Too centralized, just dumping on the holders. So let me ask y'all, when y'all hear stuff about like XRP dumping on people, they selling another 100 or moving another 100 million coins, do you go back and verify these things? Them XRP boys is crazy. That's for sure. XRP community is they don't hold back. They straight XRP to $1,000, bro. Like, they don't hold back. They legitimately call XRP something that's 19 cents right now and is the number 3 coin, and talk about $1,000 XRP. That's not like far-fetched. Like, I could probably type that in on YouTube right now. XRP one. Look, 10,000 they talk about. Like, look, 10,000 $10,000 XRP. Are you serious? And look how much views it got from Mineable. And I watched this video. Mineable does a great job hyping people up with some of his videos. Very good editing. But $10,000 XRP. Look at this. Can XRP reach $1,000? Let's talk. This is what they talk about, bro. I mean, this guy's name is Moon Lambo, so I can't even blame him. Like, you know, this would be like Shill Stream not talking about our favorite projects. This guy's talking about XRP at 1,000, and his name is Moon Lambo. I ain't even mad at him. But that was 3 months ago. 15,000 views. If you know about the Maltas, shout out to you if you know about the Maltas. Let's see. If you look into Boss Core at some point, check out the 3-second lib. Their batch BP, is it BPFT? PBFT consensus algorithm boosted EOS-IO finality from 3 minutes to 3 seconds. Wow. Wow. Will insert S coin go to the moon? I don't know which what I don't know what coin will go to the moon, but here's some projects that I do think are underrated right now. So I do think Elastos, and I'm not holding Elastos, but I think Elastos is a little underrated right now. If you look at all the development going on, if you look at the fact that there's, I believe, thousands, but definitely hundreds of carrier nodes, but I think it's thousands of carrier nodes for the entire market that's out there. They did a really like strategic partnership that ended up working out. So they're becoming more and more decentralized. They're becoming more and more spread out, and the development is looking crazy. Plus, you know, the technology itself, fire. So I think Elastos is definitely underrated. Let's see. These boys crazy thinking XRP going past $2. I wouldn't be surprised if $2 is still a reach. I'm not gonna lie. $2 is still a reach, but I wouldn't be surprised if it did get back to $2 only because of its all-time high. You know what I mean? Only because of its all-time high. Like, 340. So maybe it could go back. Let me check something out. Okay. Let's see. If Bitcoin goes like 40K, could hit $2. I think so too. $10 XRP if they're lucky. I think one of the things they're banking on, and I do see somebody said Chainlink. We're gonna talk about Chainlink. Honestly, I'm not like the deepest into Chainlink. It's something that I would definitely need to do more research on as well. But everything that I'm seeing sounds good, and we know that decentralized oracles are very important. But we'll just look at them, and if there's stuff you guys want to point out, please do so. Let's see this calculator here. So what was it? If Bitcoin goes to like 40K, yeah, I think so. I think so too. I feel like there was something else I wanted to look at, man. I'm gonna, by the way, so Martin Brewer, I think that's how you say it. I'm gonna definitely look at Boss. I know they're way in the back. Maybe they don't even have, yeah, so their market cap is not accounted for. Now, I went to their website before, and we'll look at Chainlink right after this. I went to their website, and it just, I don't feel like doing that right now. Do they have just English? Yeah, there you go. All right, born for dApps, born for usability. Like, what is going on? Like, why is it so slow? I think they have 1 billion tokens. All right. I'm gonna look into this. How many coins in total do you hold? I just started consolidating. Let's X this out. I feel like it's been slower than anything else. Let's see. Yeah, because you see how fast this is scrolling? That other one was scrolling really slow. Yeah. How many coins do I hold total? I'll tell you right now. I just been consolidating recently because I'm starting to hold too many. So I think I'm at 5 right now, maybe 6. I got Bitcoin, I got Ethereum, and those are my 2 biggest holds. Right now, I actually have more Ethereum than Bitcoin. I'm probably gonna change that though. That wasn't meant to be long term. But anyway, so Bitcoin, Ethereum. I have Engine that I talk about a lot, and I don't even have a big bag of Engine, but I just have Engine. And every so often I'm adding to it. I still have a little bit of EOS, only because it's hard to get rid of. I still have a little bit of EOS. I almost don't want to count that. Did you dump all your airdrop tokens in EOS? No. So I probably have like 100 coins if that's the case. But no, I didn't dump all my airdrop tokens in EOS. So without counting that, so we're at 4. Technically, EOS I barely have. And then so we got Bitcoin, Ethereum, Engine. I don't even want to count EOS. I have Tezos that I just started getting, a few $100s in there. I have MCO, just a few $100s in there, and I have some basic attention token. So that's all I really have right now. And I don't have like a big bag anymore. Not that I've ever had like the hugest bag, but I don't have a big bag because when I went ahead and got this house, sold most of my crypto, and then now with having a mortgage, which is more money than I was paying for rent, obviously, and with this kid, it's not that easy for me to just dump money in every single week. So I'm finding, strategic ways of getting crypto, and I've got my bag back up a little bit, man. I'm actually pretty proud of myself. But I've been keeping consolidated a little bit, not trying to just spread myself thin into too many projects. But maybe after I build some of these bags up a little bit more, I'll go into something else. So Chainlink, let's see. D-Wave said Bitcoin, Ethereum, VeChain, and Cardano ADA. That is all that he has. 4 coins. I think it's good to have like just 4 projects, man. That's solid. I kind of want to keep mine like definitely under 8, and that's where I'm gonna keep it, man. So Crypto and Culture, I know he's on Link, man. He caught a nice wave up on Link. Let's see. I think Crypto and Culture caught it like right there. Nah, I'm just joking. I don't know where he caught it, but he caught it before the nice wave up. Maybe he caught it right over here or something. Either way, he caught it at a nice wave up. And I know a lot of people did. From the all-time low, we're up 1,158%, which is dope. We're still down over 58% from its all-time high, which was $4.49, which I think was earlier this year. So let's look at it for the years period. Yeah, it was earlier this, was it? Or was it back there? Yeah, no, that was earlier this year, man. So I can't really find exactly the peak part. What's really cracking with this website? It's saying all-time high $4.49, right? And so why the hell am I not seeing that? Like, let's go back 24 hours. Let's go back to max. Do you see any other higher point? Am I like losing my mind, guys? Okay. 380. I've never seen it at 449. Maybe this is some aggregated data from other exchanges as well. I have no clue why it's showing that. But it definitely had a good year, and they definitely have a good project. They've been working for a while now too. Chico Crypto has been talking about them. This is not something that he came out of nowhere with and was just like, hey, I found the next project that's gonna pump. He's been talking about them for years. And that's why I really like watching Chico Crypto's channel, because he really jumps into the technology and he sticks by the projects that he likes. I have Link at 513 on Coinbase at peak. That's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Like 513 on Coinbase. And look over here, it's saying 449 is the peak, but then I'm looking at it here, I'm seeing 380 at the peak. This is just ridiculous. Anyway, so basically what Chainlink is doing, I think everybody pretty much knows, these blockchains have, first of all, some of them a lot of difficulty getting real world data, but not only just getting that real world data and plugging in, but you want to make sure that whoever's plugging it in is not gaming the system as well. So you don't want that real world data to be manipulated, and that's where Chainlink comes into play. They have an Oracle system, which is what's going to get the real world data onto the blockchain, but they also use this decentralized mechanism to make sure that the data is not being manipulated. So this is something that is like absolutely necessary for most blockchain projects. Other projects will come out and provide Oracle services as well, but Chainlink is way in the lead. And one of the things that's really dope is that Google actually used Chainlink. Right over here on the Google Cloud, like they spoke about how they used Ethereum and Chainlink. So we know that big time companies are looking at this technology. I get annoyed whenever I see, you know, Hyperledger, but there's like no Hyperledger token or anything. I'm like, dang, everybody's using this project that there's no token for. Well, there's a few projects that big companies are using, and there's coins and tokens for them. And right now, Bitcoin, obviously, Ethereum, super obviously, and Chainlink is one of them, man. Google used them to transmit some information, you know. So it talked about here. Below, we'll demonstrate how specific smart contract platform Ethereum can interoperate with our enterprise cloud data warehouse, BigQuery, via Oracle middleware Chainlink. That's fire, man. That's fire. Mr. Lodak telling me to use TradingView. Yeah, I'm not the biggest like chart guy, but it is a lot better to look at TradingView, and I might even start learning a little bit, because if I'm gonna be streaming every day, like I might as well, right? I might as well learn a little bit. Let's look at it against USD, man. So I know some people like to where is this joint at? How do I make this joint dark mode again? Oh man. I don't want to spend a bunch of your time trying to find that. But I haven't been on TradingView like that to have to figure that out. Anyway, y'all gonna get the light skin TradingView today. So Chainlink is just like, what the, oh my god. This is against Tether, but still. Look at the spike. Went up to $6, dude. It's crazy. But the candle didn't close till, you know, it closed at $4 or something like that. So I guess that's more on point with what we were seeing over here. Yeah, appearance and settings. So let's see. I'm here, settings, appearance. Oh, background. I could change it to all these colors? Nah, that's not what I was looking for. It's not just background. I felt like it was more than that. Or do I have to change every single one of these? Appearance and settings. The cogwheel. I got that. Appearance. Yeah, but for some reason it's like not doing the whole thing. There's like a night mode. Yeah. Nobody changes those spikes. What do you mean by nobody changes those spikes, bro? All right, Mr. Lodak, thank you for checking how to figure out how to put this on night mode, because I used to go on here every once in a while. I even used to put it on my channel and talk about where, you know, the market seems, where the market's at. I never really know where the market is going. I'm not the guy to figure that out, but maybe soon I'll start looking into it and kind of just giving you guys, oh, dark color mode right here. All right, I found it, Mr. Lodak. I knew there was a way to like change the whole thing. So for anybody looking for dark mode, you go to the menu over here, and here it goes right there. You would think it'd be under the wheel and under appearance, but nobody catches those spikes. Okay, yeah, nobody ever catches these spikes, bro. Could you imagine if you was like, whoa, you just watching this joint go up and you were like, nah, I'm selling at 590, and then like literally within the same day it came back down to like $4, bro, it'd be litty. Get rid of the lines. What lines? This line? Line, man. What y'all talking about? Y'all killing me, man. I'm not a trader, man. I could draw stuff that makes it look like it. You know what I'm saying? This is how we've been going. This is how we've been going with the Chainlink. Let's see, horizontal line. It's the bottom point that we got right here. Oh, how do you get rid of the background lines? Let's see, is it? It's not text. I can draw stuff that make it look like it. Yo, how do I get rid of these background lines, man? I'm good. We're gonna have to figure that out later. It's the grid line. Vert grid lines. Horizontal grid lines. Whoa, this joint mad plain. That's how y'all like to look at this joint? I like this actually. It's pretty solid. Anyway, it did look like we were trying to form some we were trying to get past this level over here, which looks like it's probably support. So it looks like we had some support over here, and we tried to break it, bounced right off of it, started climbing up, and here we are at this point where where we need to make a choice on where we're going, man. That's pretty much where everybody's at right now. Yeah, it is way better. Thank you people for helping me. Look, I look at charts sometimes, not the best. What's up with the H bar supply? Let's go ahead and check it out. I also haven't looked too into H bar. so forgive me, which is Hedera hash graph, right? Rank number 122. See, I'm getting notifications on the Twitter. Like by the Telos Foundation. Okay. Oh my God. 50 billion, bro. You mean, look, Mr. Lodex almost sound like a professional. I talk the talk, man. I don't know if I can walk the walk, my friend. Yo, D-Wave. What the hell? You see this, bro? 50 billion? And it's worth, 1 cent right now. It's gonna be hard for this thing to grow at all, man. Like, that's the way I look at it. It's gonna be hard to grow, man. Let's go to their website. Oh yeah, I was looking at their website the other day. Let's watch this video real quick. Let's pause this music. Let's see.
It started with a 30-year-old consensus algorithm. Mathematically speaking, it was perfect.
This is Hedera hash graph.
It was unusable. We weren't the first to discover it.
I'm sorry, y'all could probably barely hear it. Let's put this volume up. Mute my mic. Let's just watch this real quick. It's only 2 minutes, folks.
It started with a 30-year-old consensus algorithm. Mathematically speaking, it was perfect. Practically speaking, it was unusable. We weren't the first to discover it or rediscover it. We were simply the first to ask, what if we could fix it? What if we could re-engineer it to power a global decentralized network? So we did. The private permission ledgers came first. The community came next. That was the moment things got really exciting. We started testing relentlessly. And when the numbers started coming in, we knew we had it. An impossibly secure, lightning-fast, perfectly fair public ledger. Hedera is really the beginning of a new era. For the first time, we're going to be able to build the internet we want, all powered by native nano payments. An internet where objective news reigns again, because publishers no longer rely on advertising dollars.
I'm sorry, guys. This video is super boring, bro. Like, it's only been a minute and I'm tired of it. I'm sorry. It's just boring. Like, anyway, I seen D-Wave put something, see message retracted, but either way, like the circulating supply, I think he might have put the wrong number or something, but the circulating supply is terrible. Terrible. It's 1.5 billion. It's already hard to get the value of 1.5 billion coins to grow. Could you imagine trying to get the value of 50 billion coins, like coin by coin, to grow? I don't know what that's about. But, maybe I'll look into it more. But that video was, wow, that was killing me. It's like Mr. Lodex said, aka the blockchain. Like, can you just skip to it? Like, I don't know why why do these projects sit here and try to explain what their project is doing as if people who are not in cryptocurrency are looking at it? I understand overall that's the long-term goal, is you want people that are not even worried about, actually, no, you're a blockchain project. Talk to people like they already know something about blockchain. Like, I don't know why y'all want to make it seem like, in 2009, Bitcoin was the first. Like, shut the hell up, man. Like, just tell me what you do. Like, it's only crypto people looking at your website. Just tell us what you do. Nobody's coming here and learning that little story and suddenly saying, I'm gonna get involved with crypto and blockchain now. It takes a while before you get involved. So talk to people that have at least like a middle level of understanding. D-Wave said Elastos ad is the best. I completely agree with that. If you guys haven't seen the Last Dose ad, you should really check it out, man. Let's go to it. YouTube. Okay, we got nice little 7 people up in the building, man. Thank you everybody for just showing love, coming chilling during the Shill stream. Let me know if y'all gotta go or anything like that. I don't feel no type of way if y'all gotta leave. Do what y'all do, man. Like, it is what it is, man. But I appreciate y'all. So I'm gonna show a little small like preview of the Last Dose commercial. Actually, if y'all don't mind, it's 3 minutes. Like, if y'all chilling, y'all don't gotta watch. Like, but it's 3 minutes. I'm gonna play it real quick. Let's pause that music. Put the volume up. Low key, are you pumped for voice? Rob Moore. Hell yeah, I'm pumped for voice, Rob. But I don't know what it's gonna be like, so I'm just waiting. You know what I'm saying? But of course I'm pumped for voice, man. I've been waiting for that project, for about 6 months now, and we barely have gotten anything. And the thing is, we were pumped before we knew what it was called or anything, so we just found out it was called Voice in June, but we were pumped before that. And then they said, sign up for the beta now, and we thought that meant like you could just use the beta right away, but it wasn't, and we still don't have the beta. So now that it's coming in February, I'm definitely pumped. Last Dose commercial. Let's check this out, guys. 3 minutes real quick. Just rock with your boy. Let's check this out.
We've always lived in a smart world. Our societies, our art, our ecosystems, our universe itself. Our societies, our art, our ecosystems, our universe itself, all made of vast, complex networks designed for interconnection, growth, and innovation. Then, this happened. And that really started speeding things up. The Internet, originally conceived of as a decentralized smart network with no central authority, made it possible to communicate directly all over the world. But it wasn't built to evolve as it did. And while our smart world advanced, the Internet stayed in the past. And as it expanded, its vulnerabilities became more serious, more prevalent. Data, the lifeblood of the Internet, became centralized, stored on servers owned by giant corporations, easily found vulnerable to attack, making our devices easily hacked, no matter how smart they became. We didn't lose the Internet. We lost our Internet. Elastos is the modern Internet. Elastos has rebuilt the infrastructure of the Internet from the ground up, creating the world's first open-source network operating system. This is an operating system for the Internet itself that is completely decentralized and that can be installed directly onto anything and everything smart. Every person, every device, every business, everything can be directly interconnected into one massive global supercomputer, each given their own secure identity that must be verified by the blockchain before accessing the network, enabling an internet of security instead of vulnerability. An internet where central servers no longer exist. An internet where everyone owns and controls their own data.
Not gonna lie, I feel like I'm dragging it with this video, even though it's only 1 minute left. But hey, if you want to keep watching it, just go ahead and check out the Last Dose channel. And they have other ads too, man. Let's see. I'm not gonna watch all of them, but it kind of made me understand the whole idea of like decentralized internet when I watched that video. And they had some other ads, man. Maybe it's on their channel. Let's see. Chill, boy. You're doing too much. Hope they make it through. By the way, Rob Moore, yeah, thanks, man. I think it is going to be good times ahead. What do you plan on doing on Voice? You plan on just looking at content, making content? Is it going to be crypto content? Because the only thing I don't want is a bunch of people just doing crypto content on a crypto platform. Like, we need to be doing all types of things. So I'm not sure what I want to do yet. It might be crypto content, or it might be music, me making beats and stuff like that. So I'd be interested in that. Crypto and Culture said ELA dead for now. It is. It probably is going to be dead for a while too. Like, yeah, you know what? Sleeping giant. Yeah, I like what D-Wave said. Kind of like a sleeping giant. Welcome to Elastos. I think this one had a bunch of different commercials. Bruh, check out some of their advertisements, bro. The Welcome to Elastos joint is fire. The thing about Elastos is different from a lot of these other projects because, like, it's like an operating system, like, for real. It's not like a web-based only, like, operating system. It's like works right there on your hardware. I really like what Elastos got going on, but I'm not in it. It is kind of a sleeping giant. I don't know if they'll make it, but it's one of those projects that once I get my bags right, that I'll put a little something in Elastos. You know what I mean? Like, if I feel comfortable with my other holdings, like, okay, I could start diversifying a little more. Like, right now I have like 5 coins. I think 5 or 6 we mentioned before. Once I up those bags a little bit, I might get me a little Elastos. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Lodak said he pulled up Elastos RIP, man. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. We looked at it the other day too, man. I should probably look at it here, right? Let's look at it in Bitcoin comparison. We see what's going on. We see what's going on, guys. It hurts for Elastos. It dead, kaput. But I feel mad cheesy. I feel like this is really the Shill stream. I'm like, it's dead. I mean, you know, we only went from here all the way down to, you know, here. This is how I should just start the video. Like, did Elastos die? You know, and I make it seem like it went from like here to here, and I block the fact that this is the daily, and then I like zoom out. Oh man. Trading View only shows it being on Huobi. Yeah, I think it's on a few exchanges. I think it's also on KuCoin. Yeah, it's on KuCoin. It started off on Huobi. It's on a few exchanges. But yeah, Elastos in terms of price is completely, it was never supposed to be as high as it was. That's the thing. So a lot of these projects might not make it back up to these points, or maybe it'll take years for them to get back up to these points, but they were never supposed to be here to begin with. And that's what people fail to realize. Let's put some music back, by the way. My bad. Yeah, so that's what people kind of fail to realize, is that a lot of these projects are like dead, and they still probably haven't even capitulated, to be honest. But, or sleeping giants, we could even say. But just because they don't make it back to their all-time high doesn't mean that they're not going to see some significant increases. Like, if Elastos made it, you know, up here somewhere, like, everybody would be like, damn, Elastos mooned. It was never supposed to be here. It was never supposed to be $80 or whatever it was. So maybe now when the tech starts to get adopted, we'll see some rise over the years. But we just got to follow these projects and see what they really do, if they're going to deliver. You know what I mean? So let's see. If it gets picked up by some exchanges, it could bounce back. Yeah. Yeah. I honestly feel like decentralized exchanges are starting to really like keep people away from centralized exchanges. And like, unless Elastos starts growing their entire network, like with coins built within their project and stuff like that, it's not gonna work. Like EOS and stuff, they have, you know, new decks. Tron has a bunch of decentralized exchanges. Ethereum obviously has like plenty of decentralized exchanges, Kyber network, what's the other one? 0x exchanges. And so until that comes about, projects aren't really gonna thrive, man. They gotta have their own exchanges. $20 ELA to the max is the max. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it, bro. And that's a fancy gain. Like, that's a great gain. You know, some people are thinking about all-time highs. Like, hell no, man. Anything down 98% or more, not coming back. That's what Crypto and Culture says. I don't even I don't fault you for that. Like, for thinking that, bro. I definitely don't fault you for thinking that. But it's still so early to tell. Like, bro, the bull run, the bubble that just happened was only 2 years ago. Like, it's going, by the end of 2020, that's gonna be 3 years, because it was like really end of 2017 that it was happening. So it's like 2 years ago, man. So like, it's not enough data. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not enough data, man. This was 2018. Like, this hasn't even been 2 years on the market, and it came through when the bubble popped. So like, it's way down, over 98%. But it's just, to me, not enough data. The market hasn't grown yet. Now, I'm not putting my hands on this until I feel secure about the bags that I have. I'm not touching this thing with a stick. I'm gonna go with that same ideology. 84%, not touching it. And that's from like when it came out. From its all-time high, 98%. What's some other projects, man? I'm probably gonna be getting out of here in a few minutes. Let's see. If you have to pick from ELA, H, or H bar, just to put 500, which one will it be? That's a good question. That's a good question. I like Elastos as a project, but oof. Said, bro, you aren't a good shill. You're supposed to say all in. Oh, yo. This the shill stream, man. It's so that people could shill, not so that I could chill. It's so that everybody else can chill and we can just look at stuff together. There's some projects that I do a lot of research on, but most of these I don't. So I'll be learning about these like I've been hearing about Hashgraph, never really looked into it. Out of those two, I'd say BitConnect. BitConnect actually had some major gains in 2017. Like, if you was holding BitConnect, bro, you would have made crazy gains if you started at the top of the year. But that's something that I almost got caught up in. I put my first deposit and I kind of just left it at that, man. Then not too long later, joint crashed. I'm like, thank God I didn't go in on this thing, man. Like, I was seeing, it was a crazy time, yo. It was really the Wild Wild West, man. Never promoted it. It was really the Wild Wild West, man, because how was we really getting BitConnect commercials, bro? Like, that joint was crazy. There was BitConnect commercials. People talking about multiplying your Bitcoin and coming out with, like, it was bananas. So honestly, I think it's one of the things that really drove the bull run. Like, I think BitConnect really helped drive the bull run hard body, because what else to advertise on YouTube about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency and making money at that time? It was nothing. It was like BitConnect was like a way for people to like, hold on, what? I'm trying to learn a little bit about Bitcoin, and I just seen something that I could just make $10,000 in a couple months or whatever. So I think that was actually what pulled a lot of people in more than it should have. Yeah, Hex will save us, bro. Yeah, Hex, man. Yo, is Hex on these sites? Oh man. Hex, bro. What are y'all thinking, people? Bro, look what happened to this thing, man. This is insane. Oh, okay, I'm like, nah. Okay, but it was similar. Look at this. I can't believe. Like, it just came out. And it's down 91% from its all-time high. This thing just came out. It hasn't even been a month. And it's down 91% from its all-time high. This is ridiculous. Trading volume less than a stack, bro. Lodak said looking like ELA. You ain't, nah. This is quicker, bro. This is 91% from its all-time high in just like days. Check out P3D song on YouTube. Is that the proof of weekends? I see dividends. Let's see. P3D song. I'm gonna play a little bit of it. I'll play a little bit of it. Proof of weekends. The heck is the sound? Oh. My bad. Okay.
Show me your titties and I show you my divis. I show you my divis when you show me your titties. If I show you my willy and you say you wanna kiss it, girl, I won't tell nobody that I did it. Wake up in the mornings, I see dividends. Go away for the weekend,
I see dividends.
Proof of weekends,
I see dividends. All right, we out of here, man. I don't be showing raunchy or crazy stuff on my channel anyway, so that proof of weekends, I don't know. I wasn't even mad at that dap like that, but man, Crypto and Culture said how we get here. I don't know. D-Wave suggested that. Blame him, bro. You looking at me. You gotta blame D-Wave. He wanted to hear proof of weekends, P3D song. I don't even know what to say, man. Anyway, guys, I think I'm gonna wrap it up, man. Think of some coins for me to shill tomorrow, man. I'd like to make. I'm gonna keep my weekends kind of like maybe as far as doing these live streams. Only reason I'm saying that is because I would like to still make regular videos, so I gotta find time to learn how to edit and do all that stuff, man. All right. Anyway, yo, let's shout out a few people for jumping in. Shout out to Mr. Lodak, of course, Crypto and Culture, D-Wave, Martin Brewer. Shout out to you too. Crypto Quarter Crawler, shout out to you. Let's see, who else? And then Rob Moore, man. Shout out to everybody for joining the stream. It's your boy Low Key. I will catch you guys on the next one. I am out of here. Peace.